First year of X-Files, you fell pregnant, and now there's a lot of actors...
Fell pregnant,
well,
that's an interesting term.
You became
I was
pregnant.
struck pregnant.
Well, sort of doesn't really hit you, does it? Oh, maybe sometimes. But, I mean, that's an interesting move because your life was far more important than your career. Because were you prepared to give up the television show if the producers had said, no, we don't want a pregnant Dana Scully on it?
Yeah, I was. When I discovered that I had fallen pregnant, I really had to make the decision for myself whether it was something that I wanted, and I was determined to make it work because I couldn't see not going through with it for myself. And so I had to make that decision for myself and trust that whatever the producers decided was how it was going to be, and that was going to be okay.
In fact, they relished the thought almost, didn't they?
Well, no. I don't think they relished the thought at all.
But they worked around you.
They did. They tried very, very hard to make it work. And they, especially the crew at that time, the crew was incredibly supportive. You know, I'd be standing up for a shot, and then they'd run over an apple box, which is a box that I'm normally standing on because of my height. But they'd run one over to me for me to sit on to rest my feet and stuff, and they were just wonderful. And they brought in a cot, and so in between scenes, I'd sleep on the cot. And
who was the first person you told besides your husband on the show?
My mom. But the first person on the show was David that I told.
And, of course, you know, women around the world absolutely love and adore David Duchovny. How well do you two get along? Clearly, it must be a fairly warm relationship if he was one of the first people you confided in.
Well, I confided in him first, mostly. I mean, we are close, but I confided in him mostly because I knew that I had to go to the producers, and that was a terrifying concept to me. And so I wanted to experience somebody else's reaction who was close to the show. And his was, I mean, it was like his knees were knocked out in front of him. We just kind of had to steady himself for a second. But we are close. We know each other very well now because of the intensity of the work and the fact that we work together, you know, 14 hours a day, almost every single day. And so we're close in that respect. We don't hang out together on weekends. I spend time with my family, and he does what he does. But
in terms of the show, you have done some weird